All right, welcome to Jeff's Daily Drive. And just to give you an idea why I've called it my daily drive, it's something that I thought of that my whole goal is to give entrepreneurs, business people, something on a daily basis that they can that will benefit them in some way, some just one if it's just one little tidbit of information that might make a difference in their business. And that's so it's something that I'm doing on my blog, and it's called Jeff's Daily Drive, just because I want to actually link it to a podcast, and it'd be something that you could listen to on the way to work while you were driving. Or it doesn't have to be on your way to work, it can be just simply when you're driving. So Jeff's Daily Drive. Today what I want to talk about is in the last video, I mentioned that I would be speaking about attraction marketing. And the attraction marketing is all about having people come to you because they trust you, they like you, and that you've proven to them that you can solve their problems. You're actually benefiting them in a way that is making a huge difference in a positive way for their business. And they can actually see monetarily positive changes in their bottom line within their business. So I don't know if you've ever been in a situation where you've been in a direct sales business, an internet marketing business, and the first thing that your mentor wants you to do is write down 200 to 250 names, and typically they would be the names that would either be that would attend your wedding or attend your funeral. It'd be the same group of people. So the people that are closest to you, that like you, that know you, and we've all heard this before. You get on the phone and they want you to be excited, and they want you to call these people and let them know what you're doing, what you're selling, and the logic is that if people that know you and respect you, those are the same groups of people that are going to believe what you have to sell them, and they're going to be interested in it. The unfortunate thing is that in most cases it backfires, because most of us have been in similar opportunities, new business ideas, and we get all excited, and the first people we go to is that group of people, and inevitably what happens is you repel them terribly. It's almost a foregone conclusion, and quite frankly, there's very few people in your community that are able to attract people in that fashion. Get on the phone, cold call people, and say, "Hey, John, sorry to bother you, but you know what? I just got involved in this amazing new business, and you were the first guy that I thought of, and you should check this out." And so, I mean, it does work for a small percentage of people. It's something that I personally I've failed terribly at using this approach. In fact, it's actually worked the opposite for me, and in fact, it's actually repelled the very people that I like and that like me. So I just don't I don't want to do that, and I believed that there was another approach, and there is. And the other approach is what I'm talking about. It's what's called attraction marketing. Attraction marketing is something that positions you as an authority figure, and that's essentially what you need to do. You need to position yourself as an authority figure, and I'll explain how to do that. But just by the very nature of me being on the internet and speaking from an authoritative position, giving you information, positions me that way. Okay, that's the psychology behind it. And if I'm giving really good, valuable information, people are going to want to listen to me, and inevitably over time I'm going to build the trust. And if I show or produce some kind of product that I believe is going to help them, they're going to want to buy it. And that's essentially how it works. I'll prove it to you. Give you a little example. My wife and daughter and I live a couple hours north of Toronto, and we live on just under 5 acres in what would be considered a sugar bush. So sugar maple trees are the dominant tree in our forest back here. And every spring, which it's coming up soon in a couple of months, we tap the trees and we make maple syrup. It's a Canadian thing. And we love it. It's a great way to kick off the spring and get out in the outdoors and enjoy just enjoy the outdoors. And so, during the whole process of tapping the trees and getting the sap and boiling the sap down and making the maple syrup, I do what most people do. I take pictures with my smartphone and I post them on Facebook. And almost guaranteed what ends up happening is people that know me and people that do not know me respond and say, hey, either there's one camp that says, hey, we make maple syrup as well. It's a great spring pastime for us and our family. And, we carry on with conversation that way. Or we get people that have never done it and they might know me, or they might be, acquaintances, and they reach out to me and they say, hey, Jeff, you know what? My family and I have always dreamed of, being out in the bush in the spring and taking part in a sugar that's called sugaring, or making the process of making maple syrup. Is there any chance that we could come out to your place and check it out? And I say sure, and we've had people come out to the house. It's great, and some people take it one step further and ask me, hey, do you sell your maple syrup? Okay, so there it is right there. I didn't really do anything. I didn't get on the phone and cold call people and tell them that I make maple syrup and that my syrup's the best maple syrup on the planet and you got to buy my maple syrup. People would, if I got on the phone and did that, people would go, what the heck is going on? This guy is weird. This is crazy, and probably hang up on me. That's inevitably what you're doing when you're trying to push people into buying something with words or whatever it is, and you're going after them. You're inevitably you're likely going to push them away. Whereas the other way is that if you do something that you like, you become an enthusiast in that area, somebody that makes it, make it your business to always get better and try and figure out better ways or different ideas of how to better yourself in that little niche. And you throw the ideas out there and you give away these ideas to people for free. People are going to reach out to you and say, wow, it looks like you guys are having a lot of fun. And I've heard from, Patty and John or Joe or other people that, yeah, your maple syrup's amazing. And is there a possibility that we could buy some of your maple syrup? Okay. So just by this story, my personal life, one of the activities that we take part in the outdoors in early spring, making maple syrup, you can kind of see through me just posting some pictures on Facebook how attraction marketing works. So if you apply that same concept to your business, whatever it is you do, you just give out little tidbits of information using social media, using YouTube, whatever it is, freely giving that information out to people. The people you're going to build trust, and you're going to build relationships with people that you know and people that you never knew. And they're going to come to you and they're going to be drawn to you because they're going to say, oh, holy crap, Jeff seems like a really good guy. Every day I get something new from him in terms of information that benefits me, or it might not benefit them that day, but sooner or later, some piece of information that you give them is going to be very beneficial, and sooner or later they're going to reach out to you and see if you can help them. So that's kind of in a nutshell how attraction marketing works. So I hope this video and this audio was beneficial to you. And if you have any questions, you can reach me on my blog, jeffdupuis.com. Or you can reach out to me at my email address, which is jdupuis837@gmail.com, and I can provide some links for that as well on the video. So, but if you're listening by audio, that's my email, jdupuis. It's DUPUIS. 837@gmail.com, and if there's anything I can do, if I can help you with your business, I'd be happy to do so. So anyway, thank you for listening to today, Jeff's Daily Drive.